So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Sometimes, no amount of strategy can turn a lost cause. Be ready to pivot.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but I've seen plans crumble. My first match on the Indies was canceled because the ring collapsed right before I was about to walk out. Survivor Series is looming. We can't afford for things to fall apart.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bailey. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
The Queen bringing back another throwback look.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte going back to her vast wardrobe closet for a throwback look that's sure to bring back memories for everyone, especially Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she's going to need more than memories. That gear brought her luck against Bailey in 2017, and she's hoping for a repeat here tonight.
It's time for Charlotte to face the heart of mutiny.
That's not Bailey. It's Shayna Baszler.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Bailey said Charlotte was going to face the so-called heart of mutiny. I guess we all assumed she meant herself.
Another bait and switch by Bailey and Mutiny. Are we honestly surprised at this point? Let's see how Charlotte handles this last-minute surprise.
We've come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bailey running away from a match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bailey never explicitly said it would be her. Axton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that now as Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of mutiny, has bad intentions.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Stop to the knee.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
And Shayna was the one getting broken down on that exchange.
Yeah, but she's not showing any signs of giving up.
Baszler needs to head this attack off at the pass.
Charlotte isn't holding anything back.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. Boom. Sharp knee.
Ooh.
Chop block. Brilliant.
Right to the back of the knee. Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Lift off.
What? That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Taking head over heels.
Momentum is all with the Queen now.
No, I don't see Shayna struggling much longer. Charlotte with the spear.
That's why you don't step to the Queen. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Lights out for Baszler. She's done.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called heart of mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny Turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Well, with Bayley involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
And the participants, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
We finally get the match we were supposed to see last week as Charlotte will get her hands on Bayley.
And she'll do it wearing another classic outfit from her Fast collection. Her wardrobe catalog is longer than her list of victories.
Charlotte and Bayley finally face off with Tiffany Stratton officiating. A match against Bayley is opportunity, ringing the doorbell. Ding dong, hello.
Hopefully, this young lady doesn't get the door slammed in her face. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
Charlotte sending a message. That she's got more than one score to set. Boy, that tech forcing her to break the hold here.
Submission applied too close to the ropes. Could be a critical mistake.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
And she finds a nice takedown. Wow, what a maneuver. Bridge. Looks like a rope break stopped the count. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and she's got the shoulders down.
Charlotte gets the shoulder up.
She's trying to make it an early night.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Shoving them away. Oh, look at the knees.
Burying knees into the body.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Just caught flush.
punishing the lower back.
She gets put in the corner.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Stomp right on the knee.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Bayley's got to slow down this assault.
Oh, knee, meet back of neck. Running swanton.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack. Neck breaker. Ouch. There goes the knee.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, Charlotte's unrelenting and making bait. Thinking about a rolling pin. Watch this.
Oh, wow. Hook of the leg, shoulders down.
She breaks the count quick.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
A great cadence with that count. Going up high with the punch.
Byron, I love this move. One of my favorites.
A modified surfboard.
Bayley, Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let you and me take this to SmackDown. A stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
After the way last week's match ended, I don't think anyone expected a show of sportsmanship like we're seeing here tonight.
But with the lengths Charlotte went to bring Tiffany back from the dark side, I never lost hope, Corey.
Redemption and new beginnings are in the air as this contest is about to begin. The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who helped usher in a genuine women's evolution in WWE alongside her fellow four horsewomen.
The most highly decorated female superstar in the history of WWE and a guaranteed future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Born into this business, the daughter of a two-time Hall of Famer, Charlotte was always destined for greatness, and she has definitely achieved it. Charlotte Flair is the owner of a career defined by landmark victories.
Every time she comes to the ring, Charlotte feels like she will win.
Because every fight Charlotte Flair takes part in feels like a main event.
Get ready to experience royalty.
Charlotte poised and ready to lay waste to anyone who steps to the throne. Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost. That she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. Neck breaker! Taken down with a body slam. The knee right to the face. Flair now is dictating the pace.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Knife edge chop. And Stratton didn't exactly bring her best there.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Shot right to the back of the neck.
A handstand into a double knee drop.
A ferocious attack against Tiffany here.
Stratton's got to find a way to defend herself.
Oh, kick right to the knee. Wards that off. What a response.
Fireman's carry position across the shoulders.
Nice rolling fireman's carry.
Reversal catches Tiffany. Charlotte, so impressive,
so powerful. Here comes the backpack stunner.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Way too. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. Oh, reverse back elbow.
So precise.
Spear by the Queen. Charlotte proving the intimidation factor is more than just height. Able to slip away.
Hooked up.
Oh, look at the power. Side slam. Charlotte turning the tide to her favor.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
A demeaning gaze painted on Flair's face. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
Up high.
Oh my gosh! Corkscrew senton!
Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high.
Delivers the fall-away slam. Hey, nice athleticism.
Placed against the turnbuckles. She's vulnerable, up on the top turnbuckle. She counters it.
Tiffany's pushing back now.
Could be what Tiffany needed to ignite a rally.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems. Up high.
All the way to the outside. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
And now thrown back into the ring. An elbow will break that up. Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Tiffany's toughness needs to kick in here.
Oh, Charlotte Flair steps through. Here we go. Figure eight.
Figure eight apply.
Charlotte Flair wins.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE, welcoming Tiffany back with a hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect, with Charlotte riding yet another chapter in her acclaimed career.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just to step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
What you did with Tiffany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bailey was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her phone screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte, but pulling Tiffany away from Mutiny, that's next level.
If Bailey thinks she's mad now, just wait until she sees Tiffany reach the potential they were squandering.
We're happy to have her on board. And you too, of course.
Now that we've got the team together for Survivor Series, what's next?
You both have made some big statements. Let's make an even bigger one. How'd you two like to take those Unity titles off Mutiny's hands?
I'm in.
Me too. But there's no point in letting Punk know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
Then he won't. Let's go get those Unity titles.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Let's call it a royal decree, because this gentleman and the queen are going after the Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. With CM Punk gaining power, we just can't stand by. I hate the thought of him at the top. We're here to strip him of control, and we'll start by taking those titles before Survivor Series.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it going to take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a four-way Tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Typical Punk try to wear us down. Seems he forgot us Scots are made of sterner stuff. We'll be ready for anything he throws our way.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. but you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Only because the queen hasn't conquered it yet.
Set it up.
It's the lone team representing WWE.
The following contest is a intergender tornado match. Introducing first, the team of Charlotte Flair and Drew McIntyre.
The odds are definitely stacked against the team representing WWE, but I, for one, am hoping they can pull off the upset here and earn a shot at the Unity titles.
I would be very careful saying anything like that in this arena, but between you and me, my fingers are crossed too.
This tornado tag match is about to kick off.
And their opponents, first, the team of Roxanne Perez and Shawn Spears.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
And their opponents, the team of Shayna Baszler and Charlie Dempsey.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
normally in a tornado.
Will Drew finish things there?
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Hooked up and boom! Backdrop suplex. On a high angle right across the shoulders. But meanwhile, Charlotte and right into the pin. And looking for a back suplex. Very nice. Look at this. Snap suplex. Picture perfect drop kick. Going for the pin. She overcomes the pinfall attempt. So resilient. Then meanwhile, Spears. And armwringer. What are they going to do here? Oh no! Stop to the arm. That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense. From behind. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. And it had to have taken maximum effort to lift their opponent like that. Doing whatever it takes.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that. But you got out of the way.
Smart move, weakening the knee that way. Limit your opponent's base. Beautiful takedown. Ooh, that would have been the end if it wasn't broken up. Closed fist connects. Check out the power of McIntyre with an air raid crash. Ooh. Snap headbutt. Oof. And he goes for the pin.
Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it. And Dempsey got led right into harm's way on that exchange.
A tenacious Johnny looking as determined as ever.
Oh, God. Brutal chop block.
Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
And Aaron's offense with a hurtful purpose.
She dodges out of the way.
With a small whip back. Chicken wing. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, here's Drew McIntyre. Perez looks out of it. Man. We have a pin. Shoulders are down. And a kick out right away. Wow. Going right into the pin attempt. That breaks the count. This match continues on.
She has her down for the count.
And she breaks up the pin. On the attack from behind. Contact to the back of the neck. DDT. Locking in the dragon sling. Breaking the hold there. Gosh, what impact.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent into a gut-wrench suplex, but not done yet. Holding on for another.
Leg sweeping. Now she breaks the hold. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go. Perez getting ready. Taking flight. And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Looks like she's heading back into the ring. Oh, showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh, my, down with authority.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
And once again, she's... Oh, my gosh. That might be all Drew needs. Full Nelson. Dragon suplex. Drew with cause for concern. Lock it in. The Dragons. Forced to break the hold now, thanks to that timely interference. Charlotte's eyes. What's coming
submission is broken up. Then meanwhile, Spears. And that definitely made solid impact. Gosh.
Uh-oh. Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be.
Just broke the hold there.
He's quick to get out of the way there. Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Caught that. And reversed it.
Look out! Launched into it. Full Nelson slid in by Dempsey.
Baszler at the Kirifuda clutch.
Not out to the right. Oh, the lever breaking the submission attempt there.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Oh, here it comes.
Big takedown right there.
Gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out. I know, Myra, this is your favorite. Amicus.
10 punches done to perfection.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Getting back into the ring now.
Caught with a punch.
And McIntyre getting clevered there.
There may be no escape.
Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break.
Taps out.
Big forearm.
Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper. The submission.
Charlotte Flair wins.
Here are your winners, the team of Charlotte Flair and Drew McIntyre.
These two just defy the odds and earn themselves a shot at the Unity titles.
They defied the odds and CM Punk's plans, Cole. He was hoping to wear these two down. Now he's got to put those Unity titles on the line.